Wars are not always won by shouting. Sometimes they are won by quiet pressure, by small steps, by consistency. Today, attention is focused on one city, Kupyansk, Kharkiv Oblast. A familiar name, a strategic one. Russia's Ministry of Defense has released an official statement, accompanied by video footage, no explosions, no parades, just direct field testimony. The questions are simple. The answers are not. Has Russia truly increased pressure on Ukraine? Why does Ukraine appear unable to retake certain areas? And why do some civilians seem to welcome Russian forces? Let us examine this carefully, without excessive emotion, without romanticizing war. Kupyansk is not an ordinary town. It is a logistical node, a supply junction, rail lines, distribution routes. Whoever controls Kupyansk influences logistics across northern Kharkiv. That is why claims about this city cannot be dismissed lightly. They are not irrelevant statements. They carry operational weight. Russia does not simply say, "We are advancing." Russia says, "We are in the city center. We control industrial facilities. We are clearing buildings and basements." The language is firm. The method is familiar. Gradual control. This is not blitzkrieg. This is grinding pressure, relentless, measured, not about speed, but about endurance. Then comes the video. A single soldier, face covered, voice calm. "My unit is successfully carrying out its mission. No shouting, no celebration, no chaos. The message is clear. The situation is under control." In modern warfare, calm is a weapon. Russia is signaling one thing. It is not just present, it is established. Let us be honest. This is not independent verification. No wide city panorama. No visible timestamps. But it is also not meaningless footage. It shows real presence. It shows localized control. And that leads to one key conclusion. Ukraine is under pressure in this sector. This is not about courage. It is about cost. Attacking a fortified urban area without air superiority is a formula for disaster. Ukraine understands this, and Ukraine has learned from painful experience. Russia lays mines, builds layered defenses, locks down access routes. Every meter costs lives. Every frontal assault carries extreme risk. So Ukraine chooses defense, tactical withdrawals, force preservation. This is rational. But it also reveals something important. The initiative lies with Russia. Russia is not rushing. Russia is playing the long game. Artillery, drones, psychological pressure. This is a war of attrition. And in such wars, industry, logistics, and national resilience are decisive. Here, Russia remains confident. And here, Ukraine faces growing strain. Not because Ukraine is weak, but because the burden of war is immense. Then there are other images. Civilians, receiving aid, interacting with Russian troops. Does this mean full political support? No. Reality is more complex. In war, civilians seek one thing: survival, water, food, temporary security. When incoming forces reduce shelling, open aid corridors, and enforce order, the human response is predictable. This is not ideology. This is humanity. At this point, Russia aims to present itself not only as a military force, but as a territorial administrator. Ukraine faces a painful dilemma: attack or preserve its forces. Large counteroffensives without full preparation risk strategic failure. And from a civilian perspective, the absence of governance can feel more immediate than political statements. This is a difficult critique, but a necessary one. War is not only fought at the front, it is fought in daily life. Let us conclude honestly. Russia has not achieved total victory. But Russia holds pressure dominance. Ukraine has not collapsed. But Ukraine is tactically constrained. Kupyansk is a symbol, not the end of the war, but a directional indicator. And beyond strategy, one truth remains paramount: human lives matter most. This war will end. The question is not who shouts the loudest, but who can endure, manage, and rebuild. History always remembers that. Thanks for watching. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates on military tech, global conflict, and defense strategies. This is Tapur Update, and we'll see you in the next one. Stay sharp. This content is created solely for educational and informational purposes. It is intended to provide insights based on verified data, credible sources, and careful analysis. Our goal is to foster a deeper understanding of modern military technology and current events, not to promote or endorse any form of conflict, propaganda, or political agenda. We strictly oppose the spread of misinformation and hoaxes. Every piece of information presented has been carefully sourced from reliable, publicly available references. We encourage viewers to approach the topic with critical thinking and respect for all sides involved, maintaining a focus on knowledge sharing and open discussion.